Hey guys, my name is Carly Dugas. I'm a psychology major at Campbellsville University, and my hope is to go into a marriage and family master's degree, obviously to be a therapist, which I find very funny that we're doing our topic on personal stories this week, because that's right down my alley. I think that stories are really beautiful. We all have stories, and we all have pains that we've gone through, joys that we've gone through. We all have things in our life that have made us who we are, reasons that we are where we are, people that have brought us where we are. And the thing that I really love about all of our different stories is that they're all intrinsically different. They're all very unique, and I think that we can all make a major contribution to the wisdom in pouring wisdom to others. I would absolutely love to share y'all my whole testimony. You can hit me up and I'll share you my whole testimony. But I'm gonna break it down in 3 major events. The first being my faith in Christ before my major struggles. The second being the major struggles. And the third, coming back to Christ after those struggles. So the first one, my faith before major struggles. I had a big misunderstanding of the grace and the love that God offers us. I was fearful of sin. I believed that if I did one of the bad sins, God would strike me down and I would lose my ticket to heaven. I really believed that. And that was such a big fear of mine. And so I misunderstood the forgiveness that we are offered because of Jesus's ultimate sacrifice. And I was very judgmental of other people. I placed judgment on people where I had no place to judge people. But I would judge people's looks. I would judge what they're struggling with. I really just judged anyone I didn't understand. I judged people that didn't have the same religion as me. I judged anything that was different than I was. Because I didn't like misunderstanding things. And so if I misunderstood it, I don't like it. So after judging people, after all of that, I went into developing anxiety and depression. I had anxiety in middle school and high school. I was just scared of, I thought I was ugly. I thought everyone else thought I was ugly. I thought everyone was judging me and everyone had an opinion about me. I thought all eyes were on me at all times. I would have never done anything like this. This would have horrified me. And at some point during COVID, that anxiety and depression developed into me testing God. And I had said to God, if you don't pull me out of this depression, I'm not going to believe in you anymore, basically. And obviously he didn't, because he don't work like that. He doesn't play games like that. And so after that, I started self-harming. I was in a lot of pain. And when COVID and the prominence of TikTok started, I was led to believe that, I must be anxious and depressed because I've been pushing down gay feelings my whole life. And so I believed that for a while, and when that didn't cure my anxiety or depression, I started to believe that, I must have been a boy this whole time. And I started to believe that I was transgender. And obviously none of those things helped my anxiety and depression because I didn't get it at the root cause. And so that just led to a world of pain, and I made friends that were in support of that. I had a therapist that was in support of all that. No one no one except my family, which I hated at the time, questioned me, basically. So I lost all of those friends that supported me in that. And that made me kind of halfway come back to my identity. I didn't believe in God again, but I had gone to a Christian therapist, and he encouraged me to read The Case for Christ, which I read. And after that, I literally couldn't deny the existence of God. I couldn't deny any of it. And so in the middle of that, I started going to church. I started building my own faith. And I don't know what came over me. I was never a person to put myself out of my comfort zone. But I figured I don't have any friends, so I don't have anything to lose. I'm going to go to college age ministries at Southeast Christian Church. And I can't, college age ministries at Southeast really changed my life. They're just the leaders there. They have really great messages. And seeing other people that are struggling too was very helpful to me. And I've grown a little community since then. I've been going for 2 years, and I've started to lead. I led at church camp twice for the high schoolers, and I'm serving in preschool ministries. And all of it's just been so life-changing and really has grown my character. All 3 of these events have just given me such a deeper understanding of myself, of my identity in Christ, of who God says that I am. And I can just feel a different kind of strength within my soul. I'm confident that I can get through anything that's thrown my way. And I'm just confident about the choices that I make now. I know that God's going to be with me wherever I go. I know that He will work everything for good. And I just think that that is such a beautiful hope to have. And I really do believe that if he can pull me out of those dark, really difficult places, I have no doubt that He can redeem any story that's brought to Him, no matter how difficult, no matter how dark, no matter how sinful. And He can save a person. He can save anyone. So thanks. That was my Cliff Note testimony.